Hello everybody, welcome back. So, little housekeeping. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Emily Jones, former paparazzi consultant. Now I just speak out against paparazzi. Leave a like, comment. If you can make it to the end of this video, it's greatly appreciated. It helps those watch times go up, and it helps YouTube think I'm legit, so that's helpful too. So, in 4 minutes, new releases are gonna drop. So, let's get ourselves ready for it. So we've got some funny music playing, and we'll just let it repeat over and over again. It's Wayne Jones retro. So I thought it was cute. So it just makes me feel happy and dancy on a Friday. So I am recording this video on a Friday. You guys will not see it till Monday. So there's that. So I've been preparing for everything, but today's video was just downloaded into my Google Drive, so we will get started on that monstrosity shortly. But it's quite interesting. It's with April Napier, and she says 5 things that makes me a good leader. 5 things. So I've already watched this all the way through. I've taken notes, so we'll watch through it real quick after new releases have dropped, so we can, yay. But anyway, a couple things besides the housekeeping. I really want to give a shout out to my members, and I'm thinking that maybe I'll take you guys up on your suggestion and do a podcast once a week. And the reason I will do that is because, talking about stuff and hearing a certain smarty pants' point of view is always enlightening, and I love conversing with this person. So if I can convince this person to join me in this venture, it will be fun. And I'll have it uploaded on the channel when we get one done. So, how did I not see Badlands Borders?
Are you talking about me?
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you.
You still trying to get me to do a podcast?
I am. He's like, nice try. Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna do it. Right?
Is it going to be a movie podcast?
No, it's just gonna be you and me sitting, talking in front of the camera about the week's events.
Sounds boring.
Well, people like your point of view, and I like your point of view. And I think it would be interesting. Very. Apparently, he liked what I made him for breakfast this morning because he's going back for seconds, people. So, I had some stuff in the fridge I need to use up. Namely, Pillsbury crescent rolls. So, I whipped some cream cheese and some lemon marmalade together. And put the cream cheese in between the crescent rolls. And then I put butter on top and baked them. So, they were like lemony cheese danishes. They turned out pretty good, though, for a random, hey, we got this stuff, I need to use it up. So, yeah, fun stuff. So, new releases, we've got, a few seconds. I'm pretty sure the Americana category will stay up for at least a week after the 4th of July. But, I was going through the paperwork that comes in the starter kits, and it was quite interesting. So is there anything new in the fun in the sun? It's noon. Come on, paparazzi. Okay, let's see what we've got. Do we have a new anklet or something? Nope, we've got a flowery thing. And that's it. So let's go back to new releases and see what else there is. Alright, so the Posh Pyramids now in copper. Ooh, ah. And then we've got still not new stuff sitting here. Ooh, ah. I don't see anything exciting. I mean, I'm not scrolling too terribly fast, but, oh, look, it's a guy's piece. He'll probably sell out. Who knows? And then we've got Stupid Opalescent and Copper Rings. Ooh, ah. So cute. So fun. Oh, clip-ons with, shower curtain rings on them. And then those aren't new. We've done that before. We've seen that style before. And then those are the things that were sneak peeks, so they'll probably sell out because everyone's like, ooh, new hoops! Gotta get some new hoops. Coasters in black. Those will probably sell out fast. Green, terrazzo. You guys, I'm starting to have paparazzi burnout, to be honest with you. It is like literally, it's like the same shit every single day. It's like none of this stuff is new. It's the same crap over and over again. So the fire symbol hasn't started. We're a minute in. So let's go do this video. This is April Napier. 5 things that make me a good leader. So here we go. And she spends and this is what makes her a good leader.
Right, now we're live.
Starting
Okay,
and
so come on in,
talking
guys.
and looking at her phone for the first
I just
2
wanted to take a few
minutes of
here
this whole
before we go
video.
live tonight. I made a
I
post
don't know
earlier,
that you should be
about.
mocking someone's presentation.
I want to talk to you
style.
about
You're just
5 things that
ad-libbing
make me
this
a good
whole
leader.
thing
So
yourself.
I know,
Just a
but
second,
I
to share
at
this
least
with
I
you.
admit freely that I'm ad-libbing. I don't edit. But
Ad-libbing.
I am lipping. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Davy Jones. All right, so we'll go in a little
You're
bit.
here. I want to tell you. I wanted to come share a couple things with you. I'm gonna pull up my.
So let's listen to all the flexes.
And then I'm gonna get started.
Please get started. I love how she's wearing her red, white, and blue jewelry, though.
All right.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Hey Tracy, how are you? Okay, so for those of you that may not know me, my name is April. I help women find and feel confident in how they show up in the everyday world, and part of that is owning a jewelry boutique and with paparazzi accessories.
So she helps people feel better about being confident and showing up in the world and owning a jewelry boutique. All right. Well, she's just sharing the knowledge that she has. She owns a jewelry boutique. But, how many people are in her downline? Yeah.
So, with that, hey guys, thank you so much for sharing. With that, I wanted to come on here and tell you. So a couple weeks ago, I went to a boot camp with my company, and it started out with, the very first thing it started out with was, what are 5 things that make you unique for someone to want to work with you or join your team? And so I walked away not really, I didn't want to take that activity and just jot it down real fast and not really give much thought to it. And so I wanted to share those with you here tonight. And so if you have been thinking about the opportunity, or you just don't know, or you want to but you have some doubt, I just want to tell you why, or what I can offer if you decide that you want to pull the trigger and make it happen. Okay? And so anyway, at the boot camp, I came home.
So, pulling the trigger, I hate that term because of, what we deal with on a daily basis in our society. So when I hear someone say, you should really pull the trigger and join paparazzi, it's kind of an egregious and gross term in my humble opinion, but that's just me. That's my opinion. So I'm just going to start out with my 5 things. What are 5 things I expect in my leader? I expect them to have knowledge base on the product they are teaching me how to sell. I want to know their numbers. That would make me believe in them as a leader as if I knew their numbers. So those are my first 2. What are your qualifications? And show me the numbers. Okay?
I had a couple notes, and I kind of tucked it away because, I struggle to find qualities in myself. I know I preach it to you all, and I preach it to my audience, but sometimes I can't always see it for myself. I'm very good at giving compliments to others and finding the good things in others, and I don't always do that for myself. So, with that being said, let's see. Hold on.
It's hooked up
Okay,
this time.
so with that being said, the first thing that I can offer you as a leader, and one of the qualities that I have, is experience.
In
I
what?
have experience in many different facets in regards to leadership. For those of you that don't know, part of my story is that I am a nurse by trade. I graduated nursing school in 2002, and I passed my boards in 2002 and got married like 10 days later. So started nursing school. Within the first 5 years, I took a leadership track. I started to go down the leadership track, and through my whole career being a nurse, especially during the leadership phase, I had a lot of training on teams and how to work with teams and communicate and building relationships, and I've always led through relationships. So I have experience there, but not only that is I've been with paparazzi for 5 years, and within that 5 years, I have grown through the leadership tiers, and I am in one of the top 1%. And because of that, I get to work with some of the top leaders in the company, and I love working and collaborating with them and sharing ideas and taking those back to my team. So
So she's in the top 1%. So let's go back for a second and let's look at the income disclosure statement. That's still not new. She's in the top 1%. So she's in executive producer and above. That's still not a real big flex to me if you're in the top 1%. So here's what? 50%, there's 40. So yeah, she's in executive producer and above. So she's in the top 1%. So her average monthly bonus is around $5,000 a month. That's her average as of 2021. May not be the same now, but that's what it was in 2021. Okay.
Also have just experience in general with social media and just overall running the business, right? So that's one of the number one things I can offer. I have probably
So I love how she just says casually, running the business. So where are your trainings on running a business?
15 plus years in leadership experience. So that was my first. That's one reason. And I know that experience isn't everything. However, the other thing I want to take a note on is that I continually am always educating myself. I do personal development every day, and with that.
Okay, so if you're continually educating yourself, personal development, sorry about hitting the microphone, personal development is great if you're looking to personally develop yourself. But when you're in business for something, you need to learn some tools that will make your business more efficient, more profitable, streamline things, how to increase your sales volume, how to increase your numbers, how to get your viewership up. Viewership. See, I can't even talk. And yes, I do this on the fly. But personal development doesn't do that. It doesn't teach you new tools. It doesn't give you like trainings on this. Personal development is kumbaya, fortune cookie BS, in my humble opinion.
I work with some top network marketing coaches in the industry, and so bringing that back to my team takes me to number 2. Okay, and my second reason why my second reason why I'm a good leader is because I have a passion to help others. Whether that is to help you feel good, like look and feel confident in how you show up, or if that is to help you launch your business or make you do something that you may have not done because you were uncomfortable, or I just have an overall passion to help others, and I think that comes through with my nursing.
I have a passion to help others too. I have a passion to be an advocate for others and to teach them where they are being taken advantage of. So when I hear people like April saying she has a passion to help others, here's what's not being said. In my opinion, I have a passion to make money, lots of money. So if I can help you build your business where you turn around and buy more inventory, that helps me build my income, and I will be passionate about helping you do just that because your purchases pad my pockets. That's never going to be said, but that is the underlying truth that is never said, okay? And yeah, we'll just keep going.
Career is that there's just an overall passion to help. And so when I found another avenue to help, It wasn't the original reason why I started, but when I found another avenue to help, my passion to help others just continued to grow. And so I always want everyone to succeed and or at least come out different in a positive way than when you started. Okay? So my third way is I'm determined and driven. And if you've been with me in OG for a long time, or if you have seen me in just very recently, I'm very driven and determined. I don't stop. Obstacles, I hate them just like anyone else. But instead of allowing them to stop me, I just move around them or figure out a way around them.
When you come up against an obstacle, you should work through it. You should problem solve your way through it. If you're determined enough to overcome an obstacle, then yeah, you are determined and driven. But if you're working around the problem and you're not dealing directly with the problem, Melissa, I want another one.
Okay.
So if you want another one, cut it in half and give me half.
No, I'm not going to get it.
Okay.
No, sometimes you can work around a problem. The thing she's not mentioning, she's making it sound like you can always work around the problem.
Yeah, you can though.
And if you can't, then that's your failing because you're just not thinking hard enough. But
to work around the problem.
Sometimes you can't. Sometimes, like, it's a mountain. I can't go through it, right?
You have to go around it.
Or the way to go around it is against the law. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I have to dispose of all my toxic waste. I could go around that problem, wink, wink, yeah.
And just seal it in barrels and throw it in the bag.
Drop it in my neighbor's yard, but that's illegal, so... Yeah, she's making it sound like, again, it's always your fault if you can't work around the problem. It's always the toxic...
But I'm not determined enough and driven enough
it's always
to work around the problem.
God always opens a window, and there's always a way to work around your problem. You just need to think hard enough. It's your fault. It's your fault that you can't make it work.
My guess is this is something that was said during that boot camp training, and I'm guessing this probably came from one of the many myriad of books that Trent Kirby has read in his lifetime.
Because that's every paparazzi thing when people complain. It's always...
Your fault.
It's your
fault.
Fart. You can't make it work.
I should honestly stop recording today. I can't talk. I've said your fart instead of your fault. It's like, help me, I can't talk.
Your fart.
It's da 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 da.
Or sometimes working with them. Having obstacles help me grow. And obstacles could be as simple as Facebook. Facebook, like I'm determined to not allow Facebook or other outside factors become detrimental to the results of my business.
Oh, so she's going to invent a new Facebook that she can go live on?
She would have to go to school for something other than nursing.
To work around the problem, she's going to invent her own streaming service and get a whole bunch of people on her social media or whatever.
Yeah, let's trump that thing. Right? Ugh.
I'm also very determined in that if I have a vision and a goal, that I try to keep it very clear, and I keep moving forward. And I always use this analogy. I will kind of scoop things out of the way just so that I can, I'll gently push things aside just so that I can continue to get to my goal. So I'm very determined and driven.
To your goal.
Number 4. This is super important to me. It has been important to me since I was a leader.
Said?
Don't let anything get in the way of you reaching your goal. The guy who imploded.
The guy who killed himself and 4 other people going to the Titanic.
Because he didn't like the red tape getting in his way?
Every time an expert told him that it was dangerous, he was just like...
You're just wanting to get my way.
They told me not to use carbon fiber, but... That's because they're old and fuddy-duddy, and they just aren't open to innovation. I'm gonna work around that.
It's strongest on its first descent, but it weakens every time it goes down there. And how many times was that submersible sent down there? Multiple. Until it finally failed.
Sometimes you can't work around the issues. Sometimes you gotta...
And this is why we need to do a podcast, you guys. This right here. Leave a comment down below if you want my husband to do a podcast.
Healthcare, and that is integrity.
Only if we get a really cool name for the podcast.
I consider
myself
to have a large amount of integrity, and that I am always honest, I sometimes people don't like the amount of honesty that I give you, but I will never ask anyone to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. And the other thing is that
Okay, I will never ask anyone to do anything that I would not do myself. Okay. Full disclosure then. You would never ask your star consultants to fully disclose to people they're attempting to recruit into the company, to be honest with those who are asking them questions about, well, how much money do you make? And how much time do you spend on this? Have you made money? Full disclosure. If you're not willing to disclose how long it took you to reach your current rank, and if you're not willing to disclose how much you make on a monthly basis based on your downline's commission purchases, if you're not willing to show the numbers, don't expect them to show the numbers. And if you set out a challenge to do a 30-day challenge, you should do the 30-day challenge. Even though it wears everybody out, it's annoying, and people are sick and tired of seeing paparazzi jewelry pop up on their feeds. On my personal Facebook page, if I get more than 5 notifications from someone selling something, I unfollow the page. Because I am not on Facebook to shop. I am on Facebook to see photos of my friends and family. I'm not on Facebook to get political. Okay? I go on there to look at the memories of my dog Lily and my dog Jasmine and trips that David and I have taken. I am not on Facebook to shop. I have not shopped from Facebook since I quit paparazzi. And I don't plan on shopping Facebook Lives anytime soon. Because one, I just don't want to anymore. I mean, it's fun for the community aspect of it. But it's like, it's tired, it's over, it's done, and the trend is dying. Find another way to get in front of me. And I'm sorry, but that's a little hard to do. Because when I find places where I can get things for less expensive, like this Temu special that I'm wearing, in a correction, it was $1.17 for the necklace and earring set. Yeah, you're going to have a hard time selling something to me when I can find it on a wholesaler for less. But, you know, that's just me.
I'm honest and I challenge you and I will push you, but I will never let you fall. And so, yes, that is very important to me as a leader. And you are not a number. You are a woman or a man. And
so let's talk about honesty a little bit more. What else did you learn at your boot camp that you're not telling your downline? What else did you learn? What else was said? Do you have recordings of it? Is there something that the esteemed leaders at paparazzi are saying that's not getting back to the people that are actually buying the jewelry? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know what was actually said during that boot camp. Because, you know, a lot of people are seeing since after that boot camp how upset they were when they got home. And people are noticing that people are getting ready to make their swift exit after convention this year.
you have purpose. And so that would be number 4, integrity. Okay. And the last one is belief. And this one, I was like, yes, because many times I encounter and have conversations with women who are interested in the business or who are interested in doing something new, but it's the belief that they lack. I would say 99% of the time they lack belief. And I'm going to be honest, I lacked belief when I started. I sometimes lack belief, but it's a journey. And sometimes I just have to make my vision more clear. But here's the thing. You can borrow my belief anytime because I am a little hometown girl in a town about 30 miles south of St. Louis. My family was a middle class. To have Domino's for dinner was a luxury. We ate leftovers. We did not have fancy things. My mom shopped at...
So she has a belief and she's sharing her rags to riches story right now. Girl, you put yourself through nursing school. You passed your boards. Why aren't you still a nurse? Nurses make more now than they did when you started paparazzi 5 years ago. You could probably make more money being a nurse now. And you wouldn't be actually ripping people off. You would actually truly be taking care of people instead of encouraging people to buy jewelry to pad your pocket. But the thing is I feel that most multi-level marketing elites lack a moral compass. They don't care who they hurt as long as they're helping themselves. And this is my opinion of everybody who's an elite. You've got to feed the ego. And I see the egos feeding the other egos. But honestly, I don't believe you. I believe you're saying what you're saying to recruit more because today it's the 30th of June. It's the year end for the paparazzi year end. You need to get a few more recruits to reach that crown club or that next rank because next year you start all over again. Because starting July 1st, everyone starts all over again. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Very interesting. Okay?
Thrift stores. And I was just the normal town girl.
Nothing
And I
wrong with
still
thrifting.
consider myself the normal town girl. The little girl in a normal little town. But all I did was open my mouth and took a chance. And so I'm telling you this because I believe that every single person has this opportunity, but you have to take the steps to move forward to do it. And you can borrow my belief while you learn to get yours. And so those were the 5 things that I wanted to share with you here tonight. So the 5 things that make me a good leader, just for a recap, is my experience, my passion to help others, that I'm determined and driven, integrity, and my belief. And so I hope that you found this helpful here tonight. If for any, if you're like, I want to chat with you, if any of these ring, I would like for you to drop in the comments. This is what I want you to do.
So the rest of the video, she's talking about drop in the comments, leave a thing so she can reach out to you and possibly recruit you. That's what makes her a good leader. She's going to recruit you. But she's wearing her vintage doily earrings, her scarf for attention, and the red bracelet. So, yay. Ooh, ah. So, what's in my... Wow. Nothing is sold out, you guys, but the fire symbol is a-going. So, yeah, new releases didn't have a lot of great stuff. But, you know, it is month-end, year-end, so they don't want to release too much good stuff today. They're hoping that people will go in there and buy some of this old stuff because tomorrow is the beginning of a brand new year. And tomorrow, if you haven't set your goals, you'll need to see what you need to get to reach Life at the Party Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Pink Diamond, Empire Diamond, and all the other stupid little goals that they'll expect you to set for yourself. A happy anklet. Yay. Thank you so much for being here today. You made it to the end of the video. Again, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and a little shout out for my members. These are financial supporters of my channel. They have memberships you can join too for as low as 99 cents a month with a senior cup of coffee. So thank you, Maria Burkhead, Bling Auntie, Eva Gill, Susan Thomas, Nanya McNeese, Monique Tyler Dean, Lily Bug, Denise Lopez, Pamela Hernandez, Katie, Debbie Patrick, Evelyn Suero, Amy St. Louis, Flying Monkey 1, Tracy Porter, Heather O'Connell, Blingin' with Kimberly, Amanda Hug and Kiss, as in Becky, and Sherry Kirk, and Savvy Be Smart. I love you, Savvy Be Smart. You're my favorite. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thank you for being here. Happy 4th of July. Be safe, and I'll talk to you on the next one.